Hello, YouTube. What's up, my negro? I know I probably shouldn't have said that, but I don't care. I'm hanging out on the couch bed with my fur blanket, my faux fur blanket that I've had for I don't even fucking know how long anymore. Um, just thinking about doing a YouTube video. I didn't really say anything to you guys for Christmas. I'm sorry about that. Merry fucking Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy all that other stuff that I don't really know how to pronounce yet because I haven't really learned about it yet. Um, I I had a very Merry Christmas. My old safety razor fell apart a couple of months ago. Been trying to stay off of YouTube because I've been all, "Ugh, I've got so much hair on my face. Ugh, ugh." And for Christmas, I got a brand new sparkly ass safety razor that holds my double edged razors very, very well and shaves my face very, very smoothly. And I'm very, very happy with that. I don't shave but like once a fucking week, but there there are days whenever you need that damn safety razor and it's just awesome. I've got a couple of items that I would like to give a first impression review of. They're absolutely awesome. I got them for Christmas. I've messed around with them just a little bit, but I haven't really done anything that I would say is video worthy. Okay, and there is some stuff that I'd like to do, but I'm still on the hunt for my damn handheld video recorders plug-in thingamajigger that charges the battery. And I'm a little peeved about that. I'm about to go out with my Best Buy card and get myself another video recorder because the stuff that I want to be able to do in my videos that make certain viewers happy. Because I'm just learning this stuff. I watch David Canterbury on his videos. I watch Master Park on his videos, and then I try to emulate those things because I feel that is the best way right now for me to learn those things. Um, there's some stuff that I'd like to show you right now. Very, very preliminary, very, very first time review kind of stuff, but stuff that I think that you will appreciate as my viewers and whatnot. Um, I'm very stern today. And the first of those two is my Opinel number 9. And I know what that sounds like. I know it sounds like some kind of men or women's cologne. But, ooh, that was a lot of snow. There's a megalithic shit ton of snow out here. And if I can, I will share a couple of pictures about that. But, bum, bum. Um, uh, I know Opinel number 9 sounds like a women's perfume or perhaps a men's cologne or something like that. But actually, an Opinel number 9 is a pocket knife. Um, there are quite a few decent features about this pocket knife. The handle is wood. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it is exceedingly comfortable in the hand. And it's hard. I've had wood handled knives before and I have a tendency of banging them up, and this handle is very sturdy, very nice and comfortable, and I would say gives enough that it feels great in the hand, but hard enough that you're not going to absolutely destroy it by breathing on it. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, just gave it a couple of whacks on the old coffee table. Not a thing. I have wood handles on tomahawks that would have goddamn near broke just from tapping it on the damn coffee table. It has what I refer to as a lock collar, and the reason why I call it a lock collar is because in neutral, the blade can move freely about. Whenever you want to lock the blade down In the handle, you twist the collar and the blade cannot come out. Twist the collar to open, and you want the blade locked open so it doesn't accidentally collapse on your ass. You lock the collar in the right position to keep the blade open. Now, this blade is not very thick at all whatsoever, but it is a rock solid knife, if you hear what I'm saying. Try to give you a good image there. I think it's what's referred to as flat ground because you can go from the spine to the edge and there are no lumps or humps or whatever the hell you call those things. I'm gonna have to wash my knife after this. I got fingerprints on it, oh no. You see all these videos of David Canterbury scraping a piece of fat wood to ignite those shavings with a ferrocerium rod, and I've already done a few scrapings of fat wood myself because up here in Colorado you can actually buy a box of fat wood, which is fucking awesome. Hey, I want to experiment with that shit. Let's go buy a box. It makes feather sticks. It scrapes. I scraped with the blade out, which was probably not the smartest thing on the face of the earth. Anytime you want to scrape with a folding knife, you should not scrape with the blade up and out, in my personal opinion. And the reason why is because you're not going to put as much stress on it with the blade folded, and you could just scrape to your heart's content, and it's not going to put the same kind of stress on it, and it's not going to loosen it up. What was I saying before that? So literally, with it folded, you could bust out a piece of fat wood, scrape it, and then bust out your ferrocerium rod, scrape that. You never have to bust out the actual blade. Honestly, if you're going to go with a tool-heavy system, what I would go with is a big fixed blade knife with an axe and a Laplander and this and a gouge. And to me, that sounds like a full and complete tool set. You can do all sorts of things with those. Honestly, this is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. I expected it to be a lot smaller of a blade, a lot smaller of a handle, like a dinky pocket knife type thing. This reminds me, especially the blade, reminds me very much of a pocket knife like my dad would have carried whenever I was a kid. And it's just a very cool blade. And it does basically everything that you ask it to do within reason, so long as you are willing to be reasonable with a thin but sturdy ass knife like this. Let's move on. I almost cut myself. And I've basically made the decision that from this point forward, every day when I wake up and I put my wristwatch on and I put my ring on and stuff like that, that goes in my pocket. I would pair it, if you're in this city, I would pair it with a Maglite flashlight. Doesn't have to be a big one, just has to be something that you can fit into your pocket. Oh no, feet! Oh no, feet! And those are two good urban survival tools. Because whereas out in the wild, the majority of the time you can see by the moonlight, with the exemption of the new moon and cloud cover, in the city, there's a lot of places where you don't have that, and it's dark all the fucking time. My second Christmas present. Check that shit out! These make up my fire kit. My fire kit is not currently complete. I don't currently have a ferrocerium rod or a lighter that I would trust putting in this. I'm probably going to end up putting 2 lighters in this. What these 2 pockets make up is ignitable and igniters, if I've actually organized it right. The entire back is a single piece of leather, except for the straps and whatever this D-ring is for. I believe that this was meant to be like French magazine storage or something like that. I'm not too sure. I don't know what I'm going to use the D-ring for. I haven't figured that out yet, but I like having it there. I wouldn't remove it personally. The leather in the belt straps is very, very thick. It does taper down towards this end, but it is so well sewn in, I'm not worried about it. It's double stitched. Just look at the side. I don't know if I can show you that. Just look at that stitching. That's insane. For right now, because this is what I own, in the foremost pouch, because it will be sitting like this on my hip or so, and so this pouch is the foremost. In this pouch, I have my flint, big fat hunk of flint, and my steel. A ferrocerium rod and a lighter will also go in there, but I don't know what else to put in there. If I've got a lighter, if I've got a ferrocerium rod, if I got a flint and steel, what else do I need? I don't know. I'm a novice. And I believe all of those will fit comfortably in there. I truly believe that. Whether or not it's true, I don't fucking know yet. But I believe I could probably put a 4-inch ferrocerium rod in there without having any worries, a lighter in there without having any worries. And like I said, this is my ignition side. These are my ignitable materials side. For right now, because I don't have a 10, I have these little hunks of fat wood that I chopped up with my Opinel, and you know they're pieces of fat wood. You can't smell that because we don't have smell-o-vision yet. And the reason why I have these in about these sizes, a little bit larger than a pencil, is so that I can still scrape and strike a ferrocerium rod on there. These are my cheap materials. I have not yet made any char cloth, but I have a little piece of char cloth right here. It's not much, but it would get me started. Okay. And as soon as I get a tin, it will go in that tin in here. I want all my ignitable materials in a tin in this pouch. I'm not a big fan of the strapping, but it is fairly secure. I have actually done jumping jacks with this on, and nothing has come out, to my chagrin, I guess. And the reason for that, if I can show it to you, is because of this little excess flapping here. Whenever it closes, it kind of pins things in, probably through sparks all over the inside of this. It's a good rock solid piece of leather. It still needs some vegetable oil or some fixing wax. I would prefer fixing wax, but all I have is vegetable oil. And just to tidy it up a bit, to feed the leather, to get it nourished and replenished and whatnot. And I've also made the decision that this will go on my hip for the rest of my days. On my physical person, there should be an entire survival kit. I don't have other things in this that could be used for said purpose, but somewhere down the line, I will sort that out. I don't really have anything else to show you right now, but for us over here in Colorado, Christmas isn't quite over yet because there were a few people who were sick during Christmas, which kind of sucks. And I'm not too sure, but I got a little nasally thing. I got a little nasally thing going on. Other than that, I'm fine. Once again, I don't do any advertising. I hope you enjoyed the video, and once again, Merry Christmas to you. I'm very interested in what you got for Christmas. Were you good little boys and girls? Were you? Did you get a lump of coal? Anyways, guys, love you all. Merry Christmas. God bless. And I'll talk to you all later. I'm not too sure, but I think I'm supposed to get a Camp Cook set. And who fucking knows, right? People can be tricky. And if I get that Camp Cook set, I'm gonna do a secondary video on basically the continuation. I'll even fold out the bed. I'll have the same bedding on it, the same pillows and whatnot, and maybe the same clothes. I'm not too sure because I'm a little weird about my clothing. This would have to be clean first before that could happen. Ooh, that was freaky for a second. Like I had 3 fingers. The camera is weird sometimes. But anyways, we'll talk more about that later. God bless. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.